Hi, my name is Renee Daggett, and I'm a certified QuickBooks consultant and tax preparer. In this webinar, we will be learning how to set up the chart of accounts for your entity. Grab a pen and paper and get ready to take some notes. This will be your homework list. I want you to write down a couple topics that you want to go back and review more carefully. Thank you for allowing me to share how you can set up your chart of accounts for your entity. Now let's get started.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Renee Daggett. I'm with Admin Books. I'm the owner and founder of Administrative Bookkeeping. I like QuickBooks because it helps business owners stay organized. And today we're going to be having a webinar. It's called Chart of Accounts. And basically what I'm going to be doing is speaking to you about the basics, giving you everything that you need to know on the chart of accounts, as well as how it relates to your entity. And I know, hi Vicki, I see that you joined the webinar. Go ahead and type in the box if you have any questions. I'll be watching that box as well as some other people on the call. So we're going to get started. Let me make a couple clicks here. And I want to bring up the sample QuickBooks file. Give me a moment. I have a dual screen here, and I want to switch it over here. What I want to do first is talk about the basics for chart of accounts and how it relates to what type of entity that you are, whether you're a sole proprietor, an S Corp, or a C Corp. And those are the three main entities that I deal with on a daily basis. And then what we're going to do is talk briefly on how these numbers flow to the tax return. And I'm not going to put in a lot of tax jargon. I'm going to speak very generally so that you understand the importance of the chart of accounts, because it does relate to your tax return. And I'm going to kind of go over why that's important. So let's talk about some basics. You should see a QuickBooks file here in front of you. What I have up right now is the chart of accounts. And if you notice that the name of the account is on the left, and then the type of account is here in this column. And if you notice, I can move the columns here. It's kind of nice to be able to see different things if you want to see it differently this way. But the type of account is really important. Let's kind of review a couple of these, or the basics of them. At the top of your QuickBooks file is going to be all your bank accounts. So you see on the left here are some samples of the bank accounts. After the bank account becomes assets, you could have other current assets, you could have fixed assets. So that could be vehicles, it could be inventory, it could be loans, people that owe the company money. Those are assets, whether they be liquid or you could sell it and get money for it. The next main category are your liabilities. Who do you owe money to? It could be, payroll taxes, sales tax, a loan that you have, a line of credit. This is the liability section here. And then after liability comes equity. Equity will speak specifically as it relates to the different entities, but it's basically owner's equity as a typical equity account. And then you have actually let me stop there for a moment. If you see here on the QuickBooks screen, right after equity, all of the numbers of what I've just spoken about have a number to the right of it. So your bank accounts, your asset accounts, your liability accounts, and your equity accounts. If it has a number there on QuickBooks, that means it's a balance sheet item. So in the accounting world, you have several financial statements. The most popular is a profit and loss or an income statement, and we'll be talking about that in a moment. But the second popular one is a balance sheet item. So when somebody speaks about a balance sheet, they're talking about your assets, your liabilities, and your equity. And you know that these accounts are balance sheet items because they have a number by them. So if I scroll down a little bit, you'll see after equity comes income, cost of goods sold, and expenses, but they don't have numbers here at the right. You'll know on your chart of accounts that these are P&L, profit and loss accounts. So anytime you touch these accounts, you're going to see it on the profit and loss. So if you're entering in, if you paid for gas, and that's automobile, and it's here, you know that it's a P&L item, a profit and loss item, rather than a balance sheet, so that when you're looking at your financial statements, you know exactly where to go for this one specific account. So I just kind of wanted to get you grounded on you. Thank you so much for joining us on this webinar. I hope it was helpful. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for watching this webinar. I hope you were able to glean several ideas of how you can improve your QuickBooks file. Make sure you check out my website for complimentary documents, audios, and business tips to help you be successful. If you need more information, contact our office. Take care and see you soon.
To order our products, get free support tools, or for more information, visit our website at www.adminbooks.com. Email info@adminbooks.com or call us at 1-408-782-9640. To send a fax, 1-888-459-1117.